Hello students, how are you? I am SUJEEV, your master biology teacher. Today I would like to give you an introduction part about your 8th class chapter, the story of microorganism. In your previous classes like a 6th, 7th, you learned some basic things that is related to the science. In the 8th class, the story of the microorganism is very important lesson and a very interesting lesson. There are two parts in your syllabus: story of the microorganisms part 1 and the story of the microorganisms part 2. Just I would like to give introduction about part 1, the story of microorganisms. What are microorganisms? What are their characteristics? What is the main role of these microorganisms in our day-to-day life? Actually, microorganisms, we know well there are different kinds of the organisms, variety of the organisms are living on the earth. So our earth is a very huge museum to live number of the organisms. We know about fishes, birds, animals, human beings, small insects, salamanders, amphibians. We know about every organisms which are visible to our eyes. Do you know, dear students, some organisms are ultimately invisible to our eyes. We cannot watch some organisms with our naked eye. There is an invisible world in this creature. That invisible world nothing but a microorganisms. We know what is the meaning of the word micro. So micro means that is very minute creature, very small creature which is not visible to our eyes. So microorganisms can be defined as the organisms which are invisible to our naked eye. Say so, no? Microorganisms. What are the microorganisms? The organisms which are invisible to our naked eye. We cannot see them, we cannot find them. Then how we know about them? With the help of an instrument called microscope. So by using microscope, we are able to watch the invisible creature that is called microorganism world. You know, compared with a creature on the earth which are visible to our eyes, very less than the number of the microorganisms. Microorganisms are very humorous number. The number of the microorganisms are very huge in number. So look at, dear students, so the microorganisms first introduced by the scientist Antony Van Leeuwenhoek. The scientist Antony Van Leeuwenhoek, he introduced and he found microorganisms in the first time of the history in the year 1674. He is the first person observation of microorganisms. He observed microorganisms in the first time by observing a pond water drop. So he is the founder of the microbiology. He is the founder of microbiology. What is microbiology? We know biology, but what is microbiology? Microbiology nothing but a biology means study of the living organisms. Micro means the study of microorganisms. The study of Microorganisms. So the study of microorganisms started with the observation of Antony van Leeuwenhoek in the year 1674. So by doing experiments, by observing microorganisms continuously, he found a microorganism and he named that as a animalcule. He named as animalcules. Then these animalcules named as a bacteria. So bacteria is the first microorganism that found by the scientist Antony van Leeuwenhoek. He is called as a father of microbiology because the study of the microorganism means microbiology start with the Antony van Leeuwenhoek observations and discoveries. So look at the picture. He is the great person who did experiments to observe microorganisms, Antony Leeuwenhoek. So this bacteria is discovered by the Antony Leeuwenhoek in the year 1678. 1678. With the help of a basic lenses, a single lens microscope. He observed the microorganisms with the help of the single lens microscope. It is a very powerful microscope. It makes it visible 300 times compared with the original organism. So that original organism appears 300 times more bigger. By using this single lens microscope, Antony van Leeuwenhoek, he observed the first microorganism in a pond, a drop of pond water. We will going to learn and get some answer for some questions like why the milk is converted into curd by adding a kaolin in the lukewarm milk, why that food is spoiled if you leave for few hours. These all type of the questions arise in our brain. To answer for that questions, it is possible with a microbiology or the study of the microorganisms. In the next video, I will tell about in which way microorganisms are useful to us, in which way microorganisms are harmful to us. Keep watching. If you have any doubt, just comment in the comment box. Like, share and subscribe.